Hi, my name is Courtney Unruh, and this is my data protocol that I have designed for Module 12 of AEP 858. I chose a visual that had kind of a circular motion to it that kind of could continue on because I believe that the data analysis process throughout the school year is continuous and ongoing. So I kind of thought about as I was creating this what works for me and what I've used in the past, as well as what would be helpful to use in the future. And I kind of came up with something that I think my grade level team does really well, but also tweaking it a little bit to make it more specific to what I need and what I think maybe my teammates might benefit from. So we began with the observation and exploration piece right here, where we really look at what information needs to be collected and what students are we collecting data on. I think this is a really great way to focus on understanding our students better and deciding what they need to help them achieve. So then after we've done that, we move on to the second step, which is the data collection piece, and this is where we would be determining what assessment tools should be used, and the data is collected during this step. So I think step 2 kind of happens in the classroom, and then we look at how are our students doing, how will we collect this information, and then really focusing on, are you familiar with giving this assessment, and if not, what training needs to be done so that you can give it successfully. I gave some examples of what different types of data might be collected. This could be demographic data. This could be used in the classroom for student learning data, just any sort of data collection that needs to happen. Step 3 is the data interpretation. I really think this would be most beneficial happening in grade level teams or even as a whole staff. So we would look at, what does the data tell us? Maybe what trends are we noticing, or is there anything surprising that is coming out of this data? And then the fourth step would be how we use our data for instruction. So how will we use this information to drive instruction? Is there further information that needs to be collected? What progress monitoring needs to be done? And are there interventions that need to be put into place? And from this fourth step, I think that would be a really great segue back into the observation and exploration. I think data just needs to be continuously looked at, and then, more data would possibly need to be collected to continue this process. So here's my visual, and then I also created this graphic organizer that could be used with each of the 4 steps to help teachers, really focus in on what data they need to be collecting, how it's being interpreted, and then really what's going to make it useful is how the data will be used for instruction. So this graphic organizer would be used as grade level teams, and then on the very bottom I listed some references. Thank you.